Mike.
And Ravin.
We're about to play our second game of the time class Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Zombicide.
Yeah.
Like Death. We got all the turtles there now. Michelangelo just needs to be finished, but everything else is done there. We got a new Abomination, the tiny guy.
Awesome.
And we do have the turtle daily we were talking about. That does free damage, but if you give him food or apples, he doesn't attack your zone.
Right.
That tiny Abomination has free activations, and he can steal your stuff too instead of damage.
Ah, right.
That's pretty cool. So, do you want to read the story for this one too?
Yeah.
Can we play this
it's called
one?
Necromancy for Dummies.
Okay.
Shredders as slippery as ever. Vanished right before our eyes before we could deliver the knockout blow. Glad this magic stuff is working for us at least a little bit too. But Shredder has somehow become a master. These zombies keep coming no matter what. He's not yet been fully defeated and he's leading an infinite army. Necromancy is his new super weapon. Our survivor friends taught us a few things about dealing with necromancers, but Shredder's no ordinary villain. We need to scour the city and battlefields for clues, mixing ninja and zombie lore. Time's not really on our side either. If Shredder fully masters his new powers, then he'll overwhelm both worlds. Wintergrad's just a test run. Thing about it though, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't having the best time. Like, the stakes are really high, but there's an unlimited horde of zombies out there to smash. I think I've caught the Zombicide spirit.
Okay.
So the objectives are: the quest is a success as soon as all following conditions are met. All objectives have been taken.
Okay.
And Shredder has been eliminated at least once.
So it's like the last mission?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the special rules, we need to put the blue and green objectives randomly among the red objectives face down.
Okay, so we'll flip those over in a sec. We'll do that. What else is there?
Each red objective gives 5 AP to the survivor who takes it.
Okay.
And the blue and green objectives each give a random vault weapon to the survivor who takes it.
Okay.
They can reorganize their inventory for free. If no vault weapons are available, the survivor earns 5 AP instead.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it for that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll flip these over. Do you want to shuffle those ones up and then we'll put them around the board too? Okay, and then we'll put them, each tile gets a objective. So you want to grab the ones on your side. There's one there. There's one over here. Where's the one on this tile? One here. This one here.
And then there's one right there too.
Right next to it.
Yeah.
And then there's 4 peaches in this one too. So we can flip our starting weapons for the turtles.
Right.
We did that wrong last time, but the turtles start with their starting weapon, but they don't get an actual starting weapon from the core box.
Right.
It's not like I said, it's like starts with katana, that you get a katana and you get the starting weapon. So, but it says that they got their 4 chi.
And we got to pick guard skills.
Yeah, so the guard skills are there. You can shuffle them up again if you want.
Let's do a click.
Okay, and we'll start with Michelangelo. So, Michelangelo, what does he get?
Guards, damage 2, ranged.
Nice. Okay. And then Takata already has a guard skill. Leonardo.
Roll 6, +1 to damage, ranged.
Nice. Okay, we got range stuff. Okay, and then who's next?
Donatello.
Okay, what does he get?
Slippery.
Okay. And then Raphael.
Lucky.
Cool. So they got all their guard skills. Put those down. We'll have your guys go first. Where's Raph?
Yeah.
Okay. So for Raph's turn, he moved up 2 and moved the guards up.
Yes. So there's a nice...
Yeah, because I'm worried about that. That beacon's very close to number 2. So we might want to guard that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, it's going to be a pretty quick turn. Farsight went out 2 and moved those guards up there.
Yes, she did.
Donatello just moved up 3.
Yeah. And then next turn, he'll pick up the objective.
Yep. Okay, so I did a quick move of my guys. They all went into that zone. Takata has free guard skills, so we moved the guards up there. And we got some new guys. So Leonardo has Brothers in Arms, 1 free melee action. So if he's in the same zone as another character, they get a free melee action.
That's cool.
And Takata, we had last time the free guard action. Michelangelo has Taunt, too.
Nice.
Cool.
Kind of suits is at least the person.
And Donatello, he has Transmutation. So if you have an item in your hand, you can discard it and pick up a new item.
Yeah, Raphael is +1 die melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it'll be the zombie phase. No zombies, so spotting. So from number 1 Necromancer already. Okay.
So we know it has to be Shredder, right?
Yeah, because Shredder's first.
Okay.
So we'll put, and the Defiler spawn will go there. Number 2.
2 walkers.
Okay, and we do have the Berserker walkers. Foot ninjas will come onto objectives if we draw the foot ninjas.
Okay.
And then if we get to yellow, we'll do the dailies.
Okay.
Okay, number 3.
Another Necromancer.
So another Necromancer will go on free, and then the number 1 zone is going to go up by 1.
Okay.
Okay, and then the Defiler spawn.
Zombie Siege.
Okay, so we'll deal with that. Put those on the board, and there'll be Farsight's turn.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we do have a new Necromancer too. The Broha, I forget what that one's called too. That he's over there. That if he dies, you roll a dice, and he can show back up at the first starting spawn point too.
Yeah, like the one that we always thought was based on Shia LaBeouf's character.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
2.0.
So let's draw the Necromancer card.
Over here.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
And it's him.
Broma, it's called. So what's the rules on it?
Roll a die after elimination. 1 to 3, nothing happens. 4 to 6 respawns on the starting spawn.
So that's number 1.
Zone.
Okay. So we'll put that there. So we got stuff out. There's no battlefield walls in this one, so the seats doesn't matter for that one too. Or cauldrons, even in the last one. We haven't got to a wall yet in the missions we had.
Right.
Really? Okay. So it's over to Farsight. So Farsight's going to use those 8 guards to shoot into that zone?
Yes, because it's her guard skill plus 1 max range.
Nice.
So it hits on 4.
Force,
yeah. Right? Yeah.
You got him. And for her last 2, because we don't want her to push the yellow if that's red. So just moved up there.
Yeah.
Because there's no door across. So Donatello moved the guards down 1.
Yes.
And then
For his next
he's going to pick up the objective?
Yep.
Okay. So that gives you
Red.
5 AP. And lastly, just moved up 1 spot. Leonardo moved the guards down 1. And moved over there. Takata moved up to there. Free guard action. I am going to shoot into Shredder's zone.
Okay.
So 8 dice. Hitting on 4s. We got him. And then a vault weapon will go into that spot. So look at it. And those 2 are gone.
And the Defiler spawn goes too, right?
Yep. Michelangelo moved 3 spots to that zone.
Yep.
So Ralph's going to go first. It's going to be 8 dice against that 1 zombie there. On 4s. What's his guard skill anyway?
Lucky.
Okay, so you could re-roll all the dice if you wanted, but I think you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just moved up there for your last 2. It'll be zombie turn. So we'll move stuff up. Those necromancers move up. Corrupts and spread. And then we'll do spawning. So from number 1.
4 Berserker Walkers.
Okay. So we have to be in their zone with melee to attack?
Yes.
Oh, it has to be... You have to destroy them with a melee weapon. So that means lances one away can still destroy them because it's a melee weapon.
Right.
Number 2.
2 runners.
Okay. And number 3.
Foot ninjas.
1. So there will be 1 foot ninja on each objective.
Okay.
And you can't kill them with chi. We haven't used chi yet, but
Right.
for the chi actions, you can't use chi against them.
Okay.
So foot ninjas are out. Everything else is. And it starts with Donatello. So Donatello doesn't want to get to yellow too quick, so we're not going to attack in that zone.
5.
So he's going to spend an action to search into that zone. See what he gets.
Dragon Bile.
Oh, nice. Okay. And his other 2 actions, we're just going to go in front of the foot ninja.
Yeah.
Leonardo is going to attack in that zone. 8 attacks against those Berserker Walkers. How many? Oh, that's a lot of freeze. What's his guard skill? Roll a 6 plus 1 damage range, but that's okay. Oh, you got free.
2, 3. Yep.
Okay. So can't use chi in that zone, but I moved up. Last action, I'm going to attack the foot ninja. So his swords are 2 dice hitting on 4s. No, nothing about a roll a 6. Okay. Got him. Takata's go, free guard action, 4 dice, shooting into that zone. Hitting on 4s. Oh, boo. Okay. So I don't want to get into yellow, so I didn't pick up that objective. But 2 out and 1 dice hitting on free with the polearm lance. Got it. Michelangelo's going to go. 4 dice ranged into that zone.
Got 2.
Got it. Okay, so a vault weapon would go into that zone. Right there. Then we got to roll a dice. On a 1 to 3, nothing happens. On a 4, 5, 6, that Necromancer spawns on number 1. Right there.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
4, 5, 6 respawns on the starting spawn zone.
Oh.
Okay, so he's going right here. Michelangelo's going to attack the Foot Ninja. He can't use Chi yet, so it's 3 dice hitting on a 5, which is nunchucks. On a 6, I get plus 1 die.
Okay.
So 3 dice. Oh, geez, you would have got 2 more dice, but that's more than enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Cool. Michelangelo will go. I'm going to pick up that objective.
Okay.
If it's... Let's see what it is.
It's
blue.
blue.
So I get a vault weapon?
Cool. Let's see what it is. Wintergrad hat.
Born leader. Oh, I can give people action.
Nice.
Cool. I don't think we got that one yet.
I don't think so either.
Okay. So I just used the born leader to move Laugh over 1.
Cool.
Raph's going to attack that zone with the guards. His guard skill is what?
Lucky.
Okay. So 8 dice. Hitting on 4s. More than enough.
Yes.
So we'll take out the Necromancer and the Berserker Walker. So Vault Weapon would go into that zone. Put it in there. And we got to roll again for that Necromancer. 4, 5. Response on the starting zone. It's back again.
Jeez.
Okay. So moved up for a second action. Third action, we're going to search in that zone because we don't want to get into yellow yet.
Ice Storm.
Cool. Farsight's going to go 2 actions there. Guard action. Try to attack that Necromancer again. 8 dice. You're going to have a pile of vault weapons over there.
Yeah.
Okay. All we need is a 4.
I got a few.
Okay. So, gone. Other vault weapon. And you don't pick up all the vault weapons. You spend an action to pick up 1. I'll double check that because I don't think we've had 2 in the same zone.
I don't think so.
So, but again, roll a dice. Jeez. Again, comes back. So everything, we're going to do the zombie turn. That Necromancer's going to move up 1. That's going to be annoying.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if that's come up in our games yet. When a Necromancer's turn to move, it either attacks or moves. There is a zone there with something to attack, so it's not going to move Corruption up. It's just going to attack a guard and kill 1.
Okay.
I don't think we lose if we lose a guard in this one, right?
Didn't say that, no.
Okay, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was checking that too. So you have to spend an action to pick up a vault weapon, so you don't get all of them. You just get 1 per action you spend to pick it up.
Right.
When he comes out, the Tiny Abomination, for every wound he does, he steals an item. He doesn't do a wound, he steals a random item.
Mm-hmm.
When you kill him, the survivor that kills him gets all the stuff that he dropped.
Right.
So he went, and then we'll move the other ones. So I believe that Peach's shop there is 1 big zone. There's no line dividing, and then outside the door, that's a zone, and the little zones around it.
Right.
So that went there. Runners came down, saw them, and came. So we're going to do spawning from number 1.
Zombie Siege.
Okay. From number 2.
4 Brutes.
Yep, no one's in yellow yet. Okay. This turn for Sarah, probably. And number 3.
Abomination.
Okay, so which one's coming out?
Con.
Okay. Leonardo's going to go pick up that objective.
It's red.
Okay, 5 AP. So free actions now. He's came up there. He picked up. So last action, because he's in yellow, I'm going to use the guards to attack that zone. There's 7 now because we lost 1.
Okay.
Hitting on a 4. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, vault weapon here. And let's roll to see if he comes back. No, he's gone now.
Yay.
Okay. But he can still spawn again.
Yeah.
Takada's going to spend 2 actions because his lance does only 1 dice to attack those runners. Hitting on freeze. Got them both. Moved over here. Free guard action. 1 shot into that zone.
It's on 4.
Yep.
Good.
Got it. There is a door there, so Michelangelo went out. He spends 1 action to pick up a vault weapon. So let's just pick up the first one. And what is it?
Baba Yaga's Blessing.
Okay, we've got that a couple times recently.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use Born Leader from the hat to give Donnie an action to go into that zone. You don't need line of sight for it.
No.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
So he moved out, picked up a Vault Weapon for an action. Another action, I'm just going to go into this zone. Right next to it. Is there a door here? Oh, no, there's no door that side. So I'm just going to stay there with the guards with Donnie.
Okay.
Not Donnie, Mike.
Yeah.
So he does have one more action. I'll just shoot into that zone to kill that one walker. 7 dice.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
4. Yep, it's gone. So Raph move over twice into the beacon zone. It's going to search.
Halberd. Does 2 damage, though. That's good.
Nice. Farsight went over. Last action. Pick up.
She also got a halberd.
Okay. So, action. Pick up the objective.
Donatello. Thread.
Okay. 5 AP. Second, going to pick up the pizza. So, it flips over your starting weapon. So, it flips over your normal weapon to the other side. Nice. Still what? Gets on freeze. If you roll 6.
You get +1 chi.
Nice. Okay.
Cool.
It does do 2 damage now. You are in yellow, so you still have 2 more actions.
Yes.
Okay. You came out for 2. And that is everybody?
Yep.
So we're going to do movie. Okay. Everything moved up. And we'll do spawning now. So from number 1. We are in yellow, so 6 walkers.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and the turtle will use, so 5 walkers and the daily, I think it's a Kappa it's called. So he does 3 damage in the zone.
Ooh, okay.
But if you have salted food, I'll look at the card, or water, I think, he won't activate.
Okay.
Okay. But he'll show up there. Number 2. Walkers.
6.
We only have 1 daily right now, so nothing will go on that one. That's painted. And number 3.
Zombicide.
Okay, so we'll get those out. So now that we got yellow stuff is amping up, we got our platform here because we got a lot of people there. So the turtle is last in target priority.
Yes.
And at the start of the zombie phase, which is already passed because that's when they're moving, you can give it salted meat or an apple, and then it won't activate.
Okay.
But it does do 3 damage. Okay. And we'll start off with Takata. So Takata, which is over there, is going to attack with the guards for free guard action. 7 dice, hit in that zone. Turtle is the last one for target priority. But hitting on 4s, so 1, 2, 3, 4 are gone.
Yes.
So I am in yellow now, but first action move there. Second action, because I have the lance, I'm going to attack into the zone next to me.
Okay.
Twice. So 2 dice, hitting on a 3. Got 2. So I can't even attack in the zones because it's 1-to-1, so I will attack that one anyway. So 1 more dice into that zone.
Okay.
Hitting on a 3. No. Okay. So Mike's going to go. First action, guard action, 7 dice into that zone.
Okay.
Melee, you don't hit your own characters with melee attacks. Hitting on 4s.
So 2.
2. So the 2, turtle's still there.
Yeah.
So maybe he feels bad trying to hit the turtles, but he didn't get it. Okay. Born leader, I'm going to get Donatello to go into the zone with Takata. For his last action, I am going to attack that zone, and I'm going to use a chi, so I have 3 left. You can use chi in corruption, you just can't meditate in corruption.
Right.
So it normally hits on a 5. I'm going to hit it on a 4 instead of getting... You can either do 2 damage, +1 to your dice roll, or +2 to your dice.
Okay.
So I am going to roll 3 dice, hitting on the 4.
Okay.
Got it. So Michelangelo is going to have all the vault weapons. I'm going to spend... There's still 2 here. 1 to pick this up.
The Partisan. I think we got that one before.
Yeah, that's the 0-to-1 pull on and escalation. Nice.
Yeah.
Michelangelo has 3 vault weapons.
Nice.
3 actions for Laugh. Moved into the pizza place. He's not in yellow yet, so he has no more actions.
Yes.
Okay. So Farsight's going to come help there. You do have the pull arm, so you'll attack into that zone, and it does 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So
1 dice, though. Hits
1 dice hits on the 3. Oh, no. You have 1 more action.
Yeah, because she's still in blue.
Okay, so let's try it again.
Better.
Got Donatello's going to attack the zone with his bow staff.
Yes, and his is 0 to 1, so he can be in the zone. So we're good.
I didn't even realize that too. I forgot. Okay,
Yes.
0 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
was the other side 1 to 1?
yeah.
Oh, so that's a big difference too. Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're using chi to add 2 dice.
I am. So it's going to be 3 dice then, and it hits on 3s. It
Okay.
does 2 damage.
Nice.
And if I roll a 6, I get +1 chi.
Cool.
And I did.
So you got the chi back you did to get the dice. That's nice. And you hit on freeze?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So next action, you're going to use chi to get +2 dice to hit that zombie in your zone.
Yep.
It's on freeze. Got your chi back again and got it.
Yep.
Third action, use chi again and attack the walkers in front of you.
Yep.
You got your chi back again. Jeez, Donatello's doing good. So we don't want to push the orange because he's ramping up. So we'll attack the foot ninja. You can't use chi against him, so it's just 1 dice because we don't. You can't use it anyway.
Yeah.
Hit it on a free. And he got a chi too. So there is no. You start with 4 and there is no cap on how many. So you would get another chi. So you have 5 chi now.
Yeah, and you got the foot ninja.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Leo moved over twice. Attack 2 dice, hitting on a 4. Can't use chi. Okay. Force action because he is in yellow. Try it again. Got it. So that's everybody. So we'll do moving. Stuff moved up. So we got to worry about those guards. I think we have a guard skill slippery so they can run away from that abomination.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do spawning. So from number 1, where Mike is.
Berserker Walkers.
Not an orange yet. So 6 of them will go there.
Yes.
Number 2.
Abomination.
Oh, so the abomination is going to hit that zone. And we lose a guard.
Okay.
We'll do that after.
Okay.
And number 3.
Zombie Siege.
We've got a lot of zombie sieges. Not a lot of necromancers this game. It always seems to be one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. So Con went, hit a guard. We lost 1. And then from number 2, a new abomination.
Let's see.
Who's coming? Oh, him. Okay, so what's his rules? Free actions.
Yeah. Does not inflict wounds, steal equipment instead.
Yeah, the survivor eliminated him earns all stolen equipment.
Cool.
Okay. So he's tiny, but he does have free activations and he steals stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And it starts with Staccato. So it starts with Michelangelo. So you think the turtles will go for pizza, but it is objective game, so I moved Leo over 1.
Yeah.
With board leader was Mike.
Yeah.
Michelangelo is going to use his guard action to attack in that zone. So we lost a guard over there. So there's 7 guards here. So 7 dice attacking. Hitting on, because his guard skill is range 1. Okay, hitting on 4 still.
1.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have unlucky. And you can't cast enchantments on guards because he has a blessing 1. So nope, doesn't matter. Only hit 1. So for my second action, I'm going to use chi and roll an extra 2 dice. So 5 dice hitting on a 5. Oh, you did good. Hit 2. I forgot I had the, what's it called again? The partisan?
Yeah.
And it's 0 to 1. So I will attack with that using chi so I won't break it.
Okay.
I think you can, it's only the red weapons you break, but whatever. We've been playing with breaking Volt. So I'm going to add 2 dice to that. So 4 dice hitting on a free. 2 damage in the zone.
Yeah, because it's 0 to 1, you said, right?
Yeah, for that one. Got 3 more.
Yeah.
For his last chi, I'll attack with a partisan again, adding 2 more dice. So that's 4 dice, and it has escalation, so 5 dice.
Okay.
Hitting on a 3. Got 4. And he's done. So he's just been guarding there and getting vault weapons. He's good. Okay. Raph will go. He'll pick up the objective. I'll grab it. Here. It is a vault weapon.
Okay.
Okay. What vault weapon did we get?
Wintergrad Fur.
That's a horde one. So you basically add 2 inventory slots.
Okay.
So that will go in your... Oh, and it gives you a 5-up armor too. So it goes in your armor spot if you want.
Nice.
Okay. So you put the armor in your armor slot and your size in your other hand.
Yes.
Okay, you might as well pick up the pizza if you want.
Yeah.
And so we'll flip your weapon. Let's put it over on the dice tray. We'll see. So that's a standard one. You ate the pizza, so what's it flip to? Same thing. Roll a 6. You get a chi.
Yeah.
Add +1. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Armor 5 too.
Nice.
So I think they stack with armor. I don't think we've had stacked armor. So you would have a 5 up. And I think because you have the other armor, I think it adds another one.
Oh.
I forget how that works too, because it comes up with a shield. I think it stacks armor.
Right.
We'll have to look into that. It's not like it's going to come up in this one anyway because we're done, but
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
And it's another roll of 6 +1 chi.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. And he'll come out and he's done.
Yeah.
So Farsight's going to go using 2 actions to attack the zone next to it with your polearm weapon.
Yeah.
Hitting on freeze?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 2 damage. Nope.
Oh, you have 1 more action?
Yeah, because she's still in blue.
Oh, we forgot about those. Poor guards. We forgot about them. Who has a slippery skill?
Donatello does. He hasn't gone yet.
And Donatello has to attack that zone. Ah, okay, whatever. Farsight will use 1 more action and attack in that zone.
Yeah. Nope.
Look, she's used to using bows. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. So Donatello doesn't want more guards to die, so he'll use the guard skill Slippery to use an action to move them out that zone.
Yes.
And then he'll attack in that zone with his bow staff. Do you want to use Chi?
Yes. So it'll be 3 dice.
Because you're adding 2 dice. Okay.
And hits on 3s.
Nice. Did he roll? Okay, he didn't roll another 6, but he got those.
He did.
Okay. Okay, so that did push you to orange. One of yours is +1 melee skill for free.
+1 free melee action.
Okay.
And then one of them is turtle bonus +2 dice combat.
So how that works is if you pick a different skill, so if you pick the +2 damage with your chi, you also get the other bonus with the +2 dice. It's basically, it adds another bonus. So what I don't know is if you pick the +2 dice, does that mean you get +4 dice? Because that adds to the bonus to it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
it's
again, not going to matter, but we'll pick it.
You want to pick that one? Okay.
We're not going to use
Which
it.
one are you picking?
The turtle bonus.
Okay. Okay. And to see if anything else, he used his guard skill for slipping. He attacked once. You can't deal with that abomination anyway, so you'll move?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just back up and then make noise, protecting the beacon.
Yep.
So because we haven't used it and we still the skill anyway, he had 1 more action. He didn't make noise. You use transmutation.
Okay.
So you could take an equipment card and you can use this as many times as you have actions.
Yeah.
And you would get rid of the dragon, even though we would need that to get rid of the abominations, but whatever.
Yeah. So
and then you would pick up a new equipment card.
Nice. Katana.
It would be funny if it was a torch and then you would add.
That would have been really fun.
Okay, so then that goes into your inventory.
Yeah.
Cool. And if you had more actions, you can it would be good for searching for stuff too if you were looking for Dragon Bile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or a torch. Okay. So he's done. And then we'll finish this off. Leo will eat the pizza. So we'll look at his card for his weapon.
Let's see.
So what's the other side? So that's that. And then if we flip it because he ate pizza. Again, so they're all roll 6, get 1 chi.
Yeah, and +1 damage melee if you roll a 6 too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you use a chi to do 2 damage, you would do a 2 damage with it, and then if you roll a 6, you'd actually do 3 damage. So he could take out the abomination.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then another action to go into that zone. We've already got the vault weapons. That's the last one. You get 5 AP. He didn't get to yellow. He didn't get to orange, but he was close. And that ends this mission. Because we already got rid of Shredder too.
Yeah.
And we got all the objectives.
We got rid of Shredder really quick.
Yeah. Well, that was worried if stuff came at 2, if you would have drew 2 Necromancer cards, the Necromancer Shredder would have already been right next to the beacon. So that's dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to get those guards out there, because if they do go, you might have to sacrifice some guards just to deal with the Necromancers coming that close.
Yeah. And I don't think, because of how close that is, this isn't even a mission I would try on, like, don't kill the guards hard mode. Just to see, you know how we said sometimes you could do one without killing any guards?
You might have to, yeah.
I don't think you could do that on this one.
Yeah, because we lost 2 this one.
Yeah.
If we were more cautious, I don't know, but...
I don't know either. It would be really hard.
Okay, so thanks for coming out.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.